Hey guys, Luke here, your digital concierge at Gramophone. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Meze 99 Classics. These are an elegant closed-back headphone with a sound signature to match, delivering a wonderful and natural sound to even the most picky of audiophiles. These gorgeous closed-back headphones from Meze are not only an amazing headphone, but also an heirloom of Meze audio. So we're going to dive in and find out what this lovely heirloom has to offer. But before we do, make sure you guys get subscribed to the Gramophone channel and click that bell notification icon down there, because I don't want to see you miss out on any of the great product highlights that we have coming up for you guys. Alright guys, let's talk about the features of the 99 Classics. First and foremost, this is an over-the-ear, closed-back headphone. It features a 40mm dynamic driver, and the unique thing about these is these wood ear cups. I obviously already gloated about them, but they are part of the features of making them sound the way they do. There's a thing in audio about natural materials, just, well, of course, having that natural sound. And sure enough, the wood plays a part in giving these a signature that leans a little bit warm and a little more relaxed. These are a downright unfatiguing and comfortable headphone you can wear for hours on end. Moving on, you guys can see that these have a very high ease of use. The auto-adjusting headband makes this about as autopilot as can be when it comes to adjusting this for your head, and it is just always comfortable. They work excellent as an on-the-go headphone, as they have a sensitivity of 103 decibels and an impedance of just 32 ohms. Virtually any phone can drive these no problem. But take them home and use them while working or on a better headphone amp, and they will reward you for it by producing that richer, relaxed sound that you can just get lost in your work for hours on end while having a comfortable and great listening experience. My favorite thing about the 99 Classics is that it truly sounds the way it looks. This looks like a simple but high-quality headphone with a relaxed, very natural feel to it, and that is precisely how it sounds. It's a closed back, so the soundstage is going to be a little more compressed than, say, an open back, for example, but the trade-off, especially with the wood ear cup, is going to be that warmed-up, gentle sound signature that is completely unfatiguing. But they're not undetailed. With a frequency response of 15 Hz to 25 kilohertz, everything is there and it's for real. The Meze is an heirloom for a reason, because this was the headphone that Meze himself created as a bridge to be able to create products further down the line. Yet he still produces his first headphone because this is loved by so many and really carved out its own, especially in the price point that it contends at, as being a great option that everybody should take a good look at, not only for its incredible style, but its great sound signature. Alright guys, let's talk about the design aspects of the Meze 99 Classics. First and foremost, these weigh 0.57 pounds. So they are super lightweight and they feel very comfortable on the head. I've said it so many times, but I've got to mention it again. Look at those wood ear cups. These are CNC milled so that it's repeatable and has that great shape to it. But these are finished by hand, and then they're extensively treated to make sure they nail that sound signature that I just talked about every time. All of the hardware on these is high quality. The connectors here are made out of a zinc alloy that's then electroplated in a thin layer of gold, and the zinc gives that gold plating a nice beaming shine to it, so it looks really sharp. All around the top here, this is a manganese-based spring steel, just like the name implies, is of course very springy, helping the adjustment and the articulation of these headphones to be on point. Moving on to the ear cups, these are a really nice, very comfortable memory foam ear cup that feels very supple to the touch, and you have a little bit of that in the headband as well. This makes for a headphone that pops right on your head. You don't worry about adjustment. It's super light and comfy, and you can forget that this is there for hours on end. And like I said earlier, it's got that sound signature to match. This is a long-term, melt into your music or your work or whatever you're doing kind of headphone. Going around, just take a good look at this, guys. Like, where do you really see a finishing detail, much like this one and any other closed back headphone in this price range? Even the cable connectors are done in the gold plating, and they look sharp, and they just add from the headphone rather than take away from it the way so many others do. And on the top, you've got the nicely engraved on the headband 99 Classic logo. This is a masterclass in how to make a beautiful headphone, and one that sounds as good as it looks, and one that has this synesthesia of both character in its audio quality and in its visual quality. And icing on the cake, there's no adhesive used anywhere in this headphone. It's all solid connections with screws, nuts, and bolts. That is what you call top-notch manufacturing. This is a passive wired headphone, so it's going to work with almost anything with a 3.5mm connector or with a 1/4" jack using the included adapter. It's low impedance, so it's going to work with phones all the way up to the most expensive headphone amp. It's very easy to use. This does include a 1.2-meter on-the-go cable that's finished in Kevlar for durability that has a built-in microphone. It then has a 3-meter cable, again finished in Kevlar, no microphone, just for at-home listening use, and does include that 1/4" adapter in case you want to plug this into a larger amp. So keep in mind that with a headphone like this, you can drive it off of anything and it's going to sound great. Even so, low impedance headphones like this are still better flattered by a better DAC and a better amp. Whenever it's available to you, highly recommend it. This headphone will reward you for using better electronics. But keep in mind, it'll work with almost anything, anywhere. So if you're just looking to get into a decent pair of headphones right now, worry about the rest later, you're good to go. For under $350, the Meze 99 Classics are a solid headphone in this price category, and probably the king of build quality in it. And they sound exactly like they look. If you're looking for a great entry point into the world of headphones, and you need something that can serve well both as an at-home listening headphone and on the go while nailing all the points for sound quality and style, this is your guy. So if you guys are ready to pick up an awesome pair of Mezes, head on over to skybygramophone.com, where you can check out securely and have them shipped fast and free straight to your door. Also, be sure to stop by one of our showrooms where you can listen to many kinds of headphones, including these. You'll find us in Timonium, Columbia, and Gaithersburg, Maryland. Also, be sure to check out our beautiful Kitchen Design Center in Hunt Valley, Maryland as well. You can find us on social media too. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Howls, and Twitter, as well as a few others. Just look at the links down below. If you need help coming up with project ideas, need to schedule a service request, or want to speak to one of our hi-fi, home theater, and interior design experts, get inspired at gramophone.com. Also, ask at gramophone.com if you have any questions for me about anything I've covered here on the channel. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video, drop a comment down below, and make sure you subscribe to the Gramophone channel for all of your audio and home theater needs. I want to hear from you guys. What's your experience with the Meze Classics been? I want to hear all about it. Tell me in the comments. Tell me what you'd want to see from us in the future as well. Thank you guys for watching. Peace seeing you.